Now you can listen to Wine and Dine Radio while shopping at the grocery store or your neighborhood wine merchant. Wine and Dine Radio can be heard using your wireless internet on your cell phone. You're listening to iWineRadio. iWineRadio is a production of Food Tastes Better with Wine on the web at iWineRadio.com. Hey guys, I thank you for listening to iWineRadio, and we are still the only wine channel on iTunes Radio. If you go look under iTunes Radio icon and scroll down to News and Talk Directory, and it's listed alphabetically, click on that and the stream comes up immediately. iWineRadio.com, where you can find links to individual guests. And if anyone's interested in advertising or becoming an underwriter or sponsor, please contact us at iWineRadio.com. We really, really appreciate your support. The more support we get, the more conversations I can have with fascinating people around the world, including you. If you have a story to tell that you'd like to share on iWine Radio, go to iWineRadio.com and contact us, and we'll go from there.
Hello, my name is Wendy Nyberg, and I invite all of you to join in on our Sutter Home for Hope campaign, where every capsule that you send in will give $1 to breast cancer awareness organizations throughout the U.S. You can learn more about the Sutter Home for Hope campaign on SutterHome.com.
Remember about a month and a half ago, I recorded some information about the Sutter Home Family Vineyards 2012 Capsules for Hope program. And I really wanted to get the ball rolling on that because the campaigns began the beginning of August. And here we are at the beginning of October. And so to make this a little more official and to continue prompting you to participate in this, we have with us today on Wine and Dine Wendy Nyberg, the Senior Director of Marketing for Sutter Home Family Vineyards, and we're going to tell you how you can get involved with the wine directly on Facebook and also on Pinterest. There's a lot going on. Wendy, thank you so very much for talking to us today. And can you tell me first off here, talk to us about this, the displays that are going to be available at various retail outlets in the United States.
Yes, Sutter Home has a significant large display that actually has a pink football jersey on it. And that's actually, this is our second year of doing the jerseys, and it looks like an actual football jersey. It's pink, and it represents Sutter Home 11 is the number, because we are in our 11th year right now.
Wow.
of supporting breast cancer awareness. And so the display, you'll see it prominently in retail stores. And part of the display, which I think is a nice added piece, is that there's envelopes right there that when you send your capsules in, we don't want our customers to have to pay the postage. You just drop them in the envelope, all postage paid, very simple. Drop them in the mail, and then every capsule we get, we give $1 back to breast cancer awareness organizations throughout the country.
Who came up with that brilliant idea of the postage paid envelopes?
It was about, I believe we've been doing that for about 5 years, and it's being transparent, I think. If you look at what it costs to mail a letter these days, and trying to really give back 100% of what we say we're going to do, we felt it was necessary to not have any of our customers take money out of their pocket, because it would almost be half the amount. We wanted to make sure that it was very easy and it didn't cost them anything, and that we were providing the donation.
Okay, so we're talking about Sutter Home varietals packaged in screw cap closure, but for if people are buying any Sutter Home wines that are with a cork finish, could they get involved in?
Right.
Talk to us about that.
Right. There's two different ways that Sutter Home wines are packaged. The traditional way where there's a foil over it, and the other way is where it's a screw cap. The screw caps are hard to mail because obviously they're tin and they're bulky. So we allow for the screw cap wines a receipt. Just drop your receipt in, and for every bottle we donate $1. And for the foil wines, all they have to do is pull the top foil off. It's very simple, and you can drop the foils in.
Okay.
Either way, and if they didn't have the foils, the receipt works just as fine as well.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Mm-hmm. Okay, so talk to us about this the Facebook Sutter Home Hope Sweepstakes program that is launching really in a couple of days.
Right. Well, we learned last year when we had our displays up at retail that we were getting phone calls from customers all over the country wanting to get the jersey that we had on display. Mm-hmm. And we were caught off guard a little bit because we didn't realize that people would be so drawn to it. And we received so many calls and inquiries that we decided to bring a bunch of them into inventory and actually do a campaign on our Facebook page where consumers can go to the Facebook page and like Sutter Home, and then we would give away a jersey throughout October and we do drawings throughout that month to give away hundreds of jerseys to our customers and fans.
Oh, and talk to us about and I haven't even mentioned the fact that this whole program goes all the way through the end of the year, December 31st.
Yeah, we do. That's our national program, but regionally as well. We may do around Mother's Day another version of it in a more of maybe a state level, or you may go into a restaurant and see a promotion for Sutter Home for Hope where they actually, for every glass of Sutter Home you enjoy, we donate $1 for those glasses. So we have little smaller programs throughout the country throughout the year.
Okay.
Our national program is August 1st through December 31st. And another way that through that social media, outside of giving away the jerseys that we talked about, is you can honor a survivor or in memory of a loved one. We actually have our fans on Facebook posting a message of hope along with a photo of a survivor or someone who's lost their battle with breast cancer, and a little bit of message for hope, and we will post those throughout the campaign, and also for everyone we receive, we're going to donate $1 back as well. And they're just like sharing stories of survivors, and also giving us another opportunity to give more to the cause.
I would imagine that when you guys are reading this stuff, there's a lot of it's very heart-wrenching.
It is. Some of it's a combination of both. There's as many stories that are difficult. There's just as many stories that are inspirational. And why we chose to do this on our Facebook page was that over the years we have so many letters that people are sharing with us, and again, it's a story that it feels like people want to tell or they feel good about it. And we wanted to make sure that those get shared if our fans want to. I mean, this is obviously something that they have a choice to do, but it gives you another outlet to share a story because we feel that there's a connection with our fans with this campaign. We've been doing it for so long. Out of all the programs we run, which are quite a few for Sutter Home, this one seems to have the most consumer engagement. And in a social media environment, it's a perfect way of having fans opt in and take advantage of posting a photo, and also giving another opportunity that they can give back as well.
And the website is sutterhomeforhope.com. And do you also have information that people can read about early detection?
Yes.
Okay. Talk to us about that.
We have that information on our website, and we have worked over the years with City of Hope as well. Our owner is a survivor of breast cancer, and she received her treatment at City of Hope, and that's where it all really started. Is that we're a family-run company, and we also we started White Zinfandel, and it was a conversation one day where she really wanted to give back, and we have a lot of women in our organization as well. And here was an opportunity for us to, as a company and as a brand, to come together and give back.
And to date, Sutter Home has donated more than $800,000.
Right, and our goal is by in the next 2 years that hits that $1 million cap, and we can then even grow it more. But our goal is to get within the next year and a half to 2 years, hit that $1 million goal.
Wendy, if there is a retailer or, let's say, a restaurateur who would like to get involved with this as having a display or a by the glass program or something, can they contact their local wholesale rep, or should they contact Sutter Home Winery directly?
They can contact their wholesaler. Our wholesaler they're all very aware of this campaign. It comes at the same time every year, and there's usually a pretty big initiative behind it. So all the bells and whistles for the retail component are all at our wholesalers, as well as anyone who's interested in also running a retail program or an on-premise program at the restaurants. The wholesaler has all the information.
And for family members who are not drinkers or chosen not to drink because of driving, Sutter Home Family Vineyards also creates the #1 alcohol remove wine free.
Absolutely. It's there's many times throughout our lives where we cannot or may not choose to consume alcohol, and free is a great alternative. Instead of having the sweet beverage, this is an opportunity to get a sophisticated wine flavor without the alcohol.
Wendy Nyberg, thank you so very much for joining us today on Wine and Dine.
Thank you so much.
Now you can listen to Wine and Dine Radio while shopping at the grocery store or your neighborhood wine merchant. Wine and Dine Radio can be heard using your wireless internet on your cell phone. You're listening to iWineRadio. iWineRadio is a production of Food Tastes Better with Wine, on the web at iWineRadio.com. Hey guys, I thank you for listening to iWine Radio, and we are still the only wine channel on iTunes Radio. If you go look under iTunes Radio icon and scroll down to News and Talk Directory, and it's listed alphabetically, click on that and the stream comes up immediately. iWineRadio.com, where you can find links to individual guests. And if anyone's interested in advertising or becoming an underwriter or sponsor, please contact us at iWineRadio.com. We really, really appreciate your support. The more support we get, the more conversations I can have with fascinating people around the world, including you. If you have a story to tell that you'd like to share on iWine Radio, go to iWineRadio.com and contact us, and we'll go from there.